Thank you for joining me here tonight. Please excuse my lack of audience due to we had a vehicle fire with our local fire department, which we are a part of, my husband and I could not join because here we are. Please excuse any dog noises in the background. I have two small dogs in the back that I have to deal with at this very moment. Thank you for your consideration and please enjoy this essay. My speech is on why our teachers should be paid more. Think back to your most favorite teachers, the ones who made you excited about school and inspired you, the teachers who gave you the most priceless gift of all, the gift of learning. Teachers have made a big impact in education and preparing our future adults to be able to survive and thrive in this world. Considering that the amount of education necessary to become a teacher is greater than that of required to be a dental hygienist who earn on average $74,000 a year, when teachers earn average between $43,000 and $48,000, but can go lower than $40,000 depending on the experience of said teacher. Given the impact of teachers on society, our nation's teachers are grossly underpaid. Paying teachers more is both the fair thing to do and is beneficial to not only our educational system, but our kids' lives. All teachers should be paid more because they have a job that has more challenges than anyone can count. Their current salaries are insufficient, and a higher salary would lead to more people wanting to teach and have a positive impact on the children of today. In the U.S., teachers perform often outside of what they are asked to do and thus deserve to be compensated. Teachers put a sizable amount of time into their work. According to the National Education Association, teachers work an average of 50 hours a week during the school year. This does not include the numerous hours of unpaid time during the summer getting ready for the next school year. Compare that to the average American worker who works 34.4 hours a week, and the difference is evident. Teachers are working more than the average American. Those 50 hours per week do not even tell half of the story. Teachers also have to face many challenges performing the job, like growing class sizes, teacher bashing from politicians, accountable mandates from the No Child Left Behind, layoffs, having to compensate for poverty in the school, and even disrespectful children. After going through all of these challenges, we are still expected to they are still expected to produce positive profits with every group of children. Teachers manage to adapt and control every situation they are handled. Most importantly, they inspire children to learn and provide them with an unforgettable learning experience. Our educators are invaluable to society. It is time we start treating them like so. Despite how challenging teaching is, the current teacher salary is still insufficient compared to all the time and effort they put into their jobs and how they maintain a stable home life. Many teachers take second jobs and must take other measures in order to stay afloat and comfortable. I know many teachers who go on to graduate school so they can be a better asset to their students as they are teaching said students when they should be out of their own pockets, and personal time when they should be with their family. In addition, a lot of teachers are paying for their own supplies. I cannot say that enough. The list of supplies given to the parents of the students do not even begin to show the tip of the iceberg for the supplies needed actually for the school year. In order to make ends meet, a lot of teachers do have to take that second job and take measures that these teachers should not have to take. No teacher should have to make these decisions just to survive. They still have to pay off student loans, a lot of them, and support their family with so little pay. These teachers inspire and should be treated with respect and not apathy. Critics may say that the budget of public schools is stretched too thin. That is not true. According to the study, if salaries had grown proportionally to classroom spending, the current teacher's salary would be nearly $120,000 per year. The problem is not the budget, but the distribution of the budget. Many officials of the school boards who haven't truly been in the classroom they are controlling are the ones who are thought to be overpaid. Not a very good use of this budget, now is it? And compared to the careers with similar amounts of education, or even less education, the teachers of these people are the ones who are severely underpaid. According to a study, people used the comparison of a lawyer to a teacher to showcase the growing gap. They said that in 1970, difference of a salary of a lawyer entering a prominent law firm in New York City and a teacher was $2,000. Today, that difference is $115,000. The salary of a teacher has not changed over 25 years or so. While the challenges of teaching have grown, the pay has not. Teachers deserve to be rewarded for all the time and effort they put into their job. Some say that job security, pension, and health care benefits are worth the lower pay. What's the use of the job security if you're not earning enough to support your family? What good are health care benefits and pensions if you don't have money now? The current teacher's pay is dismal. Could you imagine your teacher getting paid less than a plumber? In addition to making a teacher's salary sustainable, a higher salary will lead to better education for all. In a study, it was found that a better pay leads to a better teacher, which leads to better teacher quality, which leads to better student performance, the ultimate goal of the educational system. The Stanford Center for Educational Policy Analysis found that increasing salary could attract newer and better qualified applicants to urban school districts, thus increasing the overall quality of education in those districts. Poor districts can benefit in more ways than one from better paying teachers. Doing this will benefit the students, teachers, and community as a whole in so many ways. Naysayers might say that increasing the salary has not been tested or proven in the U.S. They are wrong. A charter school was started called the Equity Project, where teachers were paid as much as $125,000. A study was performed and funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They did this at no financial costs. Class sizes were increased from 27 to 31, and there were not as many fringe benefits, which are extra benefits, supplements of the salary. and fewer administrations were hired. The method of increasing the salary has been proven to work in the U.S. We want more results from our education systems. Increasing the salary of our teachers has been proven to do so. After having done research, it is so clear that these men and women take such a vital part in not only teaching our children, but helping our children realize their dreams, finding themselves, and provide such a deep love and support for those who may not be able to receive it at home. Teachers in the United States should be paid more because they have a challenging job, their current salaries are insufficient, and a higher salary would lead to a better quality education. Think about your children and your grandchildren. How will their education be if the teaching profession lacks a qualified candidate? Will he or she ever be able to gain that love for learning that was instilled in you by your teacher? Perhaps only when our teachers are finally compensated will our education system truly flourish, and the future generations will have such joy of learning instilled by that one special teacher.